Life is mostly froth and bubble. Two things stand like stone: kindness in another's trouble and courage in your own. I come from a long line of farmers who married teachers, and I repeated history when I came as a teacher to the Flemings' sheep and cropping farm as a bride in 1993. My husband Bruce and I always knew we were lucky to have finally found each other. He was 41 and I was 34, and we nursed hopes of a family, of growing old together and perhaps succeeding generations continuing to farm at Inverness. Having a family wasn't as straightforward as we'd hoped it might have been. Ironically, it was halfway into an IVF program that I finally fell pregnant naturally with our only child, Thomas. We were overjoyed. Within months there were concerns. While friends' children were waving goodbye and saying their first words and becoming toilet trained, Thomas remained stationary, silent, extremely shy, and uncomfortable with physical contact. I felt completely inadequate. The diagnosis was global developmental delay. No one else in our district, or indeed in my entire orbit, had a child with this. I felt isolated and alone, but together we learned to manage our circumstances. It takes a village to raise a child, and Wollora and our wider district have thoroughly illustrated this truth in the way they have accommodated and welcomed Thomas. He attended the local primary school and later a specialist school. Now, at 22, he has some language, is physically active and happy, but he will always be totally dependent on others, and he'll never be able to run the farm he loves. Bruce was first diagnosed with cancer in 2006, and he fought with chemotherapy and went into remission. However, the cancer returned, and he passed away in 2011 when he was just 59. Life will never be as sweet as it was, and every day I miss him. He's all around me, but I trudge the paddocks lonely, and his workshop is cold. We have a share farmer and he's wonderful, and I appreciate his understanding and kindness, but my axis is tilted. I'm ever grateful that I spent so much time working beside Bruce, and the farm gives me solace. I've become a better mechanic, learnt to talk business with contractors, worked out where most of the underground pipes go, and struggled with the farm books. I'm a whiz at shifting dead sheep. I've been lifted, protected, and gently eased into my new normal by the kindest and most decent people. My family, friends, and my community have steadfastly been looking out for me. One thing I know, just as the community raises a child, so too it raises a widow.